the mini closes of the sales process. These are all these things leading up to closing that a lot of sellers let go. Who's the buyer? How many times you call an account for 6 months to find out you're not even talking to the buyer? Because you're too much of a wuss to really dig in and find out. I've done it. I'm probably the only one in the room. Okay. May I have an appointment? When? When should I? Well, we connect all our calls. We're doing phone sales, but if you're doing face-to-face, one thing I see on prospect calls, okay, God, appreciate your time, Jim. I'll call you in a while. I'll call you next Tuesday with some great deals on whatever we discussed about in the prospect call. Specifically. May I continue to call? Great question to ask at the end of the call. If the call's gone well, we're going to talk about this in prospect. If the call's gone well, ask them, may I continue to call you? It's just like saying, will you buy from me? Except it's a little different, and they usually say yes. Now, don't do it if the call hasn't been won. And we'll talk about that process. Okay. What's your budget? What would you like to pay? When do you need the product? When will you place the order? All these little questions that are, especially the price question, often sidestepped by buyers and often not addressed by salespeople. They're too intimidating. My point is, if the guy won't tell me what he's thinking of paying on the inquiry stage, again, what's going to happen at closing? Is he going to all of a sudden open up and be my best buddy? Probably not. So, I push pretty hard on the price question. Why not? It gives you a great indication of how hard you want to work for the guy. And it's not about the price. That's the other thing that I tell sellers. We're not going to sell, if the market's 400, I'm not going to sell it to the guy at 250. So it's not about the number. A lot of guys want to know the number because they think, well, maybe he's paying too much, I can come back right underneath. In our market, there's too many guys calling to do that. The reason we're trying to get the number is so that it's a non-taboo subject, so we can talk about it. They used to tell us that when we were dating girls. There's books on that. There's certain things you talk about to get them thinking about. Same thing with customers. Get them thinking about buying.